Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm filming on a Friday. I am actually getting ready for work right now. Just excuse my hair. I've got a new product in my hair. It is the Oribe Matte Waves that I got in my Ipsy unbagging. I'll link that video just for your reference, but I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. But I'm just getting ready for work. I wanted to hop on here and film a foundation review for you guys because I am super excited to have the new Too Faced Tutti Frutti Do You foundation. This is a full coverage fresh glow foundation, and you guys know I'm all about foundations. A, full coverage, B, and I like to look dewy, so I figured why not give this a try. Now this retails, I think it was $36 when I got it online, and my only gripe with it is that I think this little sticker that comes on the packaging, I think that just looks super cheap. Especially when you compare it to another one that just came out that I actually reviewed on my channel pretty recently, is the Becca Skin Love. Now this one, the shade is on the packaging, but in an area that you're not going to touch, and with a better sealed sticker and one that blends in. I think that if we would have had the color like somewhere in this range on this packaging, that would have been a lot better, because this sticker is not even adhered that well, and it's right in an area that your hand is going to go to every time you use this product. Now let's talk about size, because this foundation has got 1.35 fluid ounces. That's a good amount of product. That's almost 1.5 normal tubes of foundation. So there's 1.35 in the new Too Faced, and there is 1.23 in the Becca. Now the Becca retails for $44. This is $36, and it's got more product in it. Now I have no preconceived notions going into this video. I'm gonna do it just like I normally do. I have already prepped my skin, and I am going to just prime half of my face, see if that makes a difference. And I'm gonna do half of my face with a sponge, half of my face with a brush. I'm gonna have to be a little bit quicker in this video than normal. I got a call from one of my good friends I haven't talked to in a few weeks, and I really wanted to talk to her. So now look how cute this packaging is. I have to say, like, watermelon is like one of my favorite fruits ever, and the fact that this has a little watermelon is so cute. It says it is a long-wearing dewy finish, hydrating, brighten. Oh, it's got watermelon, cucumber, and vitamin C infused gel cream foundation. So I have mine in the shade Vanilla. Let's see if I can get any out here. There we go. Now, in the past, I have had issues with Too Faced products like matching me well, and like even here, I don't know, I guess the shade is okay, but it is a little bit yellow for me, I would say. Ooh, it smells. It smells like watermelon, guys. That is pretty freaking cool, I'm not gonna lie. It smells kind of like a little Jolly Rancher. It's having its moment. Oh my god, that is so cool. I've never used like a scented foundation like that. I don't know if I've ever even used a scented foundation. I mean, other than just like, you know, the typical like paint smelling foundations. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. There is pretty good coverage with a sponge. And you know, usually sponges do give off less coverage, but I tend to just like the finish of a sponge, just how everything is kind of seamless, and I think a lot of the times it looks a lot less heavy. And with all the texture that I have on my skin, anything that is going to look less heavy or cause less attention to be drawn to my face, I tend to like that. So that is definitely not full coverage in my opinion. You can still see some acne scarring and things like that coming through. So not full coverage, however, it's like decent coverage, especially for a dewy foundation. And guys, my dog is outside and she is forever going crazy. She'll bark at anything, birds, squirrels. So, we've got a lot of woods by us. So, she goes full outside all the time. If y'all ever hear a dog barking, I'm not injuring or hurting my dog. She is outside, living her best life, playing with the squirrels. Okay, so I have a mirror in front of me. I'm going to pull this closer and just see if I can see any kind of a difference. It looks a little bit more dewy with the sponge. I will say that. Y'all, I cannot get over the scent. Like, now in the past, the Born This Way, I think it is, foundation, I have tried that in the past. I've tried it on a few different occasions, actually. I've tried it 2 or 3 times now. And I have just never liked it. Luckily, I didn't buy it. I just sampled it at Sephora. And then I've got it in a sample a few times from Ulta, as you guys know. But I don't know. I haven't been blown away by Too Faced liquid products. Now, their powder products are bomb. I love a lot of their face products. Okay, so let me look at this. I don't really see that much of a difference. I do think that my pores look a little bit better with the brush. As far as the finish though, like seeing brush strokes or anything like that, I don't think that it makes a difference. Even with the brush side, I did not get full coverage, as you guys can tell. So I don't know why exactly they're calling this a full coverage foundation. And I have used, this is my 5th pump at this point. I'm gonna use the little end of the brush here that is a little bit more compact and see if I can maybe add a little bit more coverage, because this, I typically do like to have a little bit more coverage than this. And out of the 2 foundations that I have referenced thus far, this one has a lot better coverage, surprisingly. When I heard the name Skin Love, I was just like, oh, this is gonna be a tinted moisturizer, basically, you know? But it's really not. Surprised me. I do like how light this foundation feels. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything, which is a plus, because I don't like to feel heavy or weighed down. And I'm just pressing this into the skin, guys, just to see if I can add. That's the best way to add coverage, is pressing, not blending. You blend it in by pressing all over the edges around it. Alright. I have such a hard time with redness in this area. Just around the nose. I think it's like just a hormonal type thing, but it didn't happen until I started getting older. Like, the older I get, the more and more I notice it. Alright, and whatever is left on my brush, I'm just going to bring down my neck slash chin area. Okay, so I'm happy with this coverage. I still don't think it's full coverage. Like, I don't know why they're calling it a full coverage foundation. It is a, I would say, a high medium coverage once it has built up. Just first application, I would say medium coverage. You can build it up to a high medium, but I still have, you know, things coming through here. You can still see this acne down here on my chin. I still have some redness peeking through right here. So definitely not full coverage in my opinion, but you guys know that your girl has got a lot of stuff to cover. So for my end, no. High medium, definitely. I do like the finish. It does have a glow, like if you can see when I turn my head, like you can see the light kicking up on this. I really like the finish. Like I said, it feels very light. It looks skin-like. It doesn't look heavy. It looks very natural and glowy. So I am going to go ahead and put the rest of my makeup on. At this point, it is like 8:11 or 8:17. I'm half blind. I can't see. But I need to leave here at like 8:40 for work. So I'm going to speed this up and get ready, and I may do a check-in in the car. So I might not have time to go over everything that I have on my face, but it will always be linked down below in the description box, just like always. So if you are interested, please check down below. There is tons of information there as always. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, this is the look for the day. I am on the way to work right now. It is probably not the smartest thing for me to do to be driving and filming at the same time, but I will have everything on my face linked down below in the description box. Like always, the check-in time for the foundation is going to be 8:20, and we will see how she wears throughout today. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hello guys, I am in the car yet again. It is about 3:08, so this makeup has been on for 7 hours now, and I have not blotted, I have not touched up. I think it still looks pretty good. It is starting to look a little bit shiny, like obviously like I've got highlight on, which is probably a lot of the shine that you're seeing in the camera right now, but it is in general starting to look a little bit shiny. But yeah, I'm still really liking it so far, and still feels light, doesn't feel gross at all. So we'll see how it's doing a little bit later. Alright guys, it is 4:13, so it has been 8 hours now. It does just look dewy. It doesn't look too glowy or bad, but I want a blot because I always do, and I feel like it's starting to feel a little bit heavy, like the slightest little bit heavy. It still doesn't look that oily, but sometimes when I blot, it just feels better and lighter. So there was some transfer, but still doesn't look bad. I feel like the coverage is still pretty good. Kyle says hi. But yeah, I still really like the way that it looks right now. It has been 8 hours. I did go to work. I'm really liking it so far, and we'll just have to see how it's looking at the end of the night. Alright guys, I am back. It is 9:30 now, so I've had this foundation on for 13 hours, and what are my final thoughts? Well, it looked really good up until about the 10-hour mark, and then it started coming off. You can see like on my chin, it's wearing down, and then on my cheeks you can see the redness really coming through. You can see this spot coming out that was covered. I am starting to look a little shiny and just overall kind of feel a little bit greasy, you know. But let's go over everything else. So this is $36, and you're getting like about 1.4 ounces of product. So a normal foundation is 1 ounce, so you're getting close to 1.5 for 36 bucks. Now keep in mind that Becca Skin Love that I reviewed recently was like 1.2 fluid ounces, and it was $44. Now with that one, I did not have to blot all day. This one I did. I think mixing those two might be a good combination because the Becca Skin Love is so matte, and this one I only had to blot once, so it's not like super dewy, you know. I think it could just maybe add a little bit more moisture to the Becca one, and the Becca one has more coverage. That might be interesting. But anyway, this one by itself is not going to be like a holy grail for me. Maybe mixing it or something like that. It did last a really long time if I have days where I know I don't need my makeup to last all day long and I want to just like have it look kind of natural. Because this did have a very skin-like finish, which I did enjoy. But this would be one that I would grab for in cases like that. Now, the scent on this. If you do not like scented products, you are not going to like this. But if you do, then you will freaking love this, especially if you like watermelon. Watermelon is like one of, if not my favorite fruit. So this smells like watermelon, and it smells freaking delicious. It took me off guard because I saw it had a watermelon design, but I didn't think it would be scented. I don't know. It was the first scented foundation, like, you know, like a really scented foundation that I've ever tried. So anyway, that was really cool. I think that Too Faced could have done better with the packaging. Like, that cheap little sticker that they put on that does not even seal properly. I think they could have done better with that. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not already to catch all of my future videos. I try to upload at least 5 times a week. And until next time, guys, bye.